So welcome to Chair Yoga. It is it's 1:01. We're a little late. My name is Kim. Welcome. Um, we will be spending the next 45 minutes together and going through various yoga poses, doing some warm-up exercises, maybe one or two balance poses. So just to give you a kind of a lay of the land. So nothing really too dramatic. If anything I'm doing today doesn't feel right in your body, right? Or, maybe you did something to your shoulder last week. I don't know, right? Nurture yourself. Take your body where it feels safe to go. And anything else, we can do a variation or we could just skip it, right? Give yourself permission to just skip it. It's fine. Okay. We're going to begin by just settling into our seats. So we're going to come to chair. I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. I'm not sitting back. I'm not resting back on the back seat, right? I'm sitting up of my own and here. My knees are about 2 fist widths apart, as are my feet. So ankles, knees, and hips in one line. And then I'm gonna kind of just lengthen from the crown of my head, almost like if somebody had like a little string here and they were pulling me up. Uh-oh, did I lose my mic? No, there it is. Okay. I'm trying to lengthen myself so that I'm sitting up. I have a little bit of abdominal pulling in here. So I'm pulling my belly button in just a little bit to engage my core. And then I'm going to relax my shoulders. I'm going to I can close my eyes and begin to just notice my breath. I thought we'd start today with a breathing practice that will help invigorate us a little bit. I'm feeling a little fatigued myself. I'm not quite sure why. I had a great night's sleep and, well, most great night. I'm just a little fatigued. So I thought, let's do something that's going to invigorate the nervous system so that I can get through this class with more ease than if I was in a state of being fatigued. So I'm going to bring to you a practice that's called Antara Kumbhaka. That's the Sanskrit name. Kumbhaka means container in Sanskrit. Antara means full. So full container. So if that gives you any indication of what we're going to do with our breath, perhaps, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice inhale. We're going to pause at the top of that inhale. Our full container, right? Our container being our lungs, full of air. We're going to pause for about 2 to 3 seconds and then just breathe the air out. Then immediately take another inhale. So that's what it's going to look like. I am going to guide you. If I'm counting too slow or you need to let go of the breath sooner, please. If you feel that any of this breath practice is causing you anxiety or you're becoming short of breath, just skip it for today. Skip it and resume normal. All right, let's get started. So let's just take a cleansing breath to start. A cleansing breath is an inhale into the nose, a hearty ha out of the mouth, all right? Let's do it. Inhale nose, and then let it go. All right. Now let's begin Antara Kumbhaka. Inhale into the nose, fill up your lungs. Pausing for 2, 1. Exhale, nose or mouth. Inhale now. Pausing for 2, 1. Hearty exhale. Third round. Pausing for 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Pausing for 2, 1, exhale. Last round for us. Inhale. Pausing for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Blinking your eyes open. Whew, how do we feel? I feel a little more invigorated. I needed. That could be. Right. Let's start with our feet. So with our first little inhale here, I'm going to have you take one foot and push it out in front. And then as you exhale, bring that foot back where it was. Press the foot out, back in. This side. And inhale. Exhale. Very good. All right. Moving up to the hips. To move the spine and the upper body around in a circle. So we're going to take it forward, side and back, side and forward, side and back. We've got one more, side and forward, side and back. We're going to reverse our circle. Here we go. Side and forward, side and back, side and forward, side and back. One more, side and forward. Always counterclockwise is so weird for me. I'm just so uncoordinated. And then we'll come right back to the middle, coming back to our chair mountain. Moving into the spine itself, seated cow-cat. I'm going to turn to the side so you can get a better view of what that looks like if you're not familiar with this, or maybe you are, but you just kind of forgot. That's okay too. We're going to inhale, lift that tailbone, draw the heart up and forward. And then exhale and do the opposite. Round the spine. I'm holding onto my knees for a little support. Inhale, lifting up, lift tailbone, lift heart. Exhale, round and tuck. 2 more. Inhale, lift. This feels really good. Hoping you're feeling really good too. Exhale. And then last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Whew, that felt good. I'm going to turn back to face you all. Coming back to my chair mountain. So we're working our way up the body into the shoulders. So here, I'm going to have you first right into your ears. Just lift them up and let them drop. Nice. In and let them drop. Last one here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Beautiful. One at a time. So we're kind of rolling up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back and down. If you hear clicking, and usually, right? Up and back and down. We're going to pause. We're going to reverse it. Forward, down and back. Ooh, and then we got to do this one. Forward, down and back. This is where you get to see how coordinated it is, which is not much. Forward, down and back. Oh boy, forward, down and back. This is very awkward. And down and back. And forward, down and back. You should see me on the dance floor. All right, relaxing shoulders when you're ready. Moving into the neck, okay? This is where I need you to be a little careful, a little mindful. Yeah, so we'll just I'm going to place my hands on my legs, take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, drop chin towards the chest, just till you feel that little bit of stretch in the back of the neck. Pausing here, letting the back side of the neck, you might even feel it a little bit in the upper back. Just allowing those muscles to stretch out just a bit. And then from here, we'll take an inhale. And as you exhale, just moving that chin in almost a semicircle to kind of take your view towards one of your shoulders, or even the underarm is about as far as I can go. Feeling the sensation of stretch differently here. Taking one more inhale here. And as you exhale, gently letting that chin come back to the center. We got one more place to go here. Here we go. Inhale. And then small semicircle towards the opposite underarm, just in that general direction. Feeling the sensation of stretch on the second side. Really nice. One more inhale here. As you exhale, bringing that chin back to the center. And then with your next inhale, slowly lifting the chin back up to a neutral position. We're going to do a little side to side, get into these muscles here, okay? So let's take an inhale here in a neutral position. And then as you exhale, you're just going to let your ear drop towards one of your shoulders. Could be the right side, could be the left side, doesn't matter. If you'd like to add a little resistance, you are welcome to let your hand rest on the side of your head. That definitely made a difference for me. I'm feeling this a little more, the resistance is definitely noticeable here. No pulling, no bouncing. We're just using the weight of our hand and arm to kind of increase the sensation of resistance here. Oh boy, I needed this. And then let's release the hand if you've got it there. Inhale your head back to neutral. See how you feel. Okay, and then we're going to do the second side. Take an in-breath here. And then gently just let the ear drop toward the shoulder. And if you wanted to add the hand on this side, feel free. Sometimes we do different things side to side. So don't always feel compelled to do the same thing to one side that you did to the other. It's just not necessary. Ooh, definitely feeling that today. All right. And then I'm going to remove my hand. And with my next inhale, I'm going to lift that head back up. All right. I think we're ready to go, guys, right? I think we've got most of the joints. We didn't really do ankles and wrists, but I think we're okay with that. I have something else planned for that. So we're going to come back to our chair mountain and move into our sun salutations. So sun salutations, our salute to the sun, are sequential. So we do the same move over and over and over, and then we add on to that sequence. We do that the first two moves, and then we add on a third move and a fourth move, right? So we're going to do each move about 3 times before we move on to the next move, so that we make sure we really got the hang of it. And don't worry, I'm right here if we forget the sequence, right? Hopefully I won't forget it. That's the key thing. All right, here we go. We're going to inhale and maybe lift our arms all the way up. If you can't do this today, just come here or even here, right? It's okay. Do what you can. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, if you can, bring hands together. Let the hands come right down to Here we go. A little quicker this time. Inhale. Exhale. Not so bad. Last one here. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do that again, but we're going to add on another. Inhale, reaching high. We're going to come forward. Let's go. Forward over the thighs. Ooh, I really feel the stretch in the back side of my body. I'm going to place my hands on my shins, one hand on each shin. Press lightly into my shin. Lift halfway up with an inhale. Nice long spine here. And then as I exhale, I'm going to fold again over my legs. With my next inhale, I'm going to come all the way back up, reaching high sky. And then hands to heart. All right. Here we go. Inhale. Folding forward. Exhale. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise and reach. Inhale. Awesome. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate the spine. Whew. Inhale back to center, cactus arms. Exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale, coming back to center. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you exhale. Inhale, reach those arms high. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. That's a lot. Let's do it. Here we go. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching up, rising. Pull the belly in. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the arms high, palms might connect. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Are we feeling warm? I'm feeling warm. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Reaching high. Cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale. We're going to reach high one last time here. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to add another move on. Final move for ourselves today. Here we go. Inhale. Folding forward. Halfway lift. And folding again. Reaching high. Cactus arms. Inhale. Twisting. Exhale. Inhale, center. Nice. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Here comes our last move. Inhale. Exhale, reach one arm over, little lean. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other arm, reaching over, side bend. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale, reach those arms up. My arms are getting tired. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we're going to do that a couple more times. Here we go. Inhale, reaching high. The whole shebang, as they say. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. I like the folding. Inhale, reaching high. Excellent. Exhale, cactus arms. Here comes that twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale here. Inhale. Here comes the reach. Exhale, reach one arm over. Inhale, back to center. Reach the other arm. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to heart. Exhale. I think we got this. Let's do it again. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. And folding. Press into your feet, reaching up. Cactus. Inhale. Twist on the exhale. Inhale yourself back to center. Twist to the other side. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reach one arm. Excellent. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Whew. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. You guys did amazing. Woo! Excellent. All right. I hope you're feeling good about that so far. We're going to move into some strength poses, create a little flow for ourselves. We're going to start off in a warrior two. I'm going to put my little book under there. So in a warrior two, we're going to use the chair here. I'm going to take the leg that's closest to the back of my chair, right, on this side, and I'm just going to let it come over the side of that chair. I'm actually going to move back a little bit, so more of my thigh, I hope you can see me okay, is resting on the seat. This other leg can really just come to a wide squat here, if that's what I'm comfortable doing, right? If that's what I'm going to do today, that's perfect. You might begin to kind of straighten that leg out. I have a soft little bend in my knee here because that's where I'm feeling safest today in my practice. I feel like if I really engage this leg, it's going to create problems for me. So I'm going to just have a soft little bend. My foot is facing forward and this foot is facing perpendicular to that foot. So they're kind of like this. I'm going to turn my shoulders to face forward. So my shoulders and my torso is facing the front of the chair while this leg is off to the side. And then I'm going to add those arms. Adding the arms here. Strong arms. And just settle in. Feel the shoulder blades again coming together slightly here. We're not necessarily squeezing them, but we want to make sure we're not rounding in the shoulders, right? We want the shoulders to be down and back. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. And then I'm going to have you bring your hands together, interlace your fingers. Yeah. And then from here, we're going to turn our bodies to face that leg on the side. From here, I'm going to lean forward, reach, reach, reach. And then I'm going to reach my arms up with my fingers still interlaced. And then with my next exhale, I'm going to bring it back to warrior two. Yeah, so little sequence here. Inhale, bring hands together, interlace. Exhale. Inhale, turn the body. Exhale here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open back up to warrior two. Yeah, let's try it one more time. Inhale, interlace. Exhale. Inhale, rotate the body. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open back up, warrior two. Nice. Let's flip the front palm. So I have the front palm facing the ceiling. The back palm is facing the floor. I'm going to lift that arm up to the sky and reach. Holding for 3. Pressing down into this foot for 2. One more inhale here. Exhale. Let's take a load off, right? Place that arm, the forearm or the elbow right on the leg. I'm going to bring this shoulder back. And then if this shoulder agrees with me today, which it kind of is, I'm going to go ahead and reach my arm up. Nice. Reaching the arm up. Reaching the arm by my ear. Lengthening on my side body. With my next inhale, I'm going to reverse my warrior. Here I go. Inhale, reverse. Beautiful. Exhale, take a load off, side angle. 2 more. Inhale, reverse. You got this. Exhale, side angle. Last one, guys. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Warrior two. And relax. Holy moly. Let's go ahead and take that leg off of the side. I'm going to hold on to my seat and I'm going to windshield wiper my knees and my hips kind of side to side just to give a little reprieve, a little counter movement. Yeah, Amy, good idea. Ankle circles, anything that feels good, right, in your body. If you want to do some ankle circles here, pick one foot up and then the other. Give a little bit of love to our joints. Yeah. Oh, all right, one more side. Let's hope I can remember everything we did. All right, coming into warrior two. Gotta have a sense of humor about these things, guys. You really do. All right, bringing the, I am a professional though, however, here we go. I'm gonna take my leg over the side, making sure my knee is over my ankle and that my thigh is supported. Again, I might just come to a wide squat here, no problem, works. Or I might begin to play around with straightening out that leg and pointing the toes definitely forward. So again, we have that perpendicular leg formation going on. Shoulders are going to turn forward, torso's facing forward. Arms, adding those arms, relax. Relax the shoulders. Just a little bit of opening in the front side, right? So because I'm squeezing the shoulder blades together just slightly here. And here comes our little routine. We're going to interlace, bring fingers, interlace fingers. Exhale here. Inhale, turn over that side leg. Exhale here. Inhale, reach forward as far as you can. And then exhale, bring it back. Oh no, we're doing this. Exhale, open to warrior two. I told you I'd mess it up. Here we go. Second round. Inhale, interlace fingers. Exhale, bring it around. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, opening to warrior two. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching on the inhale. And then opening on the exhale. Beautiful. All right. And then moving from here, we're going to flip that front palm just like we did before and lift the arm up as we reverse our warrior. Stretching out this whole side, right? The whole side body. Holding for two. For one. With my next exhale, I am going to take a load off. I'm going to go ahead and place my forearm on that thigh. I'm going to open this shoulder up and then add the arm, right? Maybe add that arm. Moving the arm by the ear, I'm feeling even more sensation in the side stretch in the body. Really nice. Relax that shoulder. And here comes our flow. We're going to reverse the warrior. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Yeah, it's like we're just a little bit of a doing like windmill stuff here. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to your warrior two. And exhale, releasing down. We'll go ahead and move that leg over. And again, feel free to take any movement that feels good in the body. I might even take a few cows and cats here. I'm kind of feeling to do that. So just freedom movement here, guys. Anything that feels good. Just want to sit still. That's okay too, for sure. All right. What are we doing? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move into balance. How about that? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stand for this part of class. You do not necessarily need to stand for this part of class. You can do things in your seat, right? So you can, we're going to be practicing something called eagle pose today, and you can do eagle pose in your seat, right? You don't necessarily have to be standing. I am going to stand, however. So I'm going to have my chair nearby for support, because if I get a bit wobbly, I just want to make sure I have something I can hold on to so I don't wind up on the floor, which has happened. Okay, so first we're going to stand just with our feet parallel to each other, and then I'm going to go ahead and bend my knees, almost like I'm getting ready to sit in a chair. I'm going to take my leg that's closest to this chair, I'm going to get a little closer, and cross it over the other leg. So my top thigh, bottom thigh. I am using my toes here on the floor for a little bit of support. I'm going to do a different arm variation today, which is why I said I had a wrist thing planned. So remember how we interlaced our fingers? So we're going to interlace our fingers, but we're going to do it backwards. So I'm going to have you turn your palms away from each other. So the backs of your hands are facing each other. Cross, interlace. And then bring the arms in. What? Amy's like, what the heck are you doing? All right, let's try that again. Thumbs down, backs of hands, and then we're going to cross. Palms come together, interlace. And then bring the hands in. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do this. Let's not do this. Let's do something else. It's okay. We'll go ahead and do a traditional. So we'll go ahead and cross arms. Hold on. We're going to cross right arm over left and lift the arms. How about that? Bring the backs of your hands together and lift the elbows. Nice. If you can, see if you can hover the toes off the floor. Soften your eye gaze and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to put my toe back down, uncross, and come out of that. All right, shake it out. Shake that supported leg, foot. Maybe give it a few ankle circles here, little relief. And then we'll take that second side. So just moving to the other side. I'm just going to switch sides with my chair so I have my support here. So rooting down, I'm going to root down in this leg here, and I'm going to cross the leg that's closest to the chair over the other leg, thigh on thigh, creating a little bit of compression here. I'm placing my big toe, my feet, my toes on the ground, and then here comes our arm. All right, we're going to take left arm under right, elbows cross, and then bring backs of hands together. That's good enough. We're going to lift those elbows, create a little stretch in the upper back. My belly's going to pull in a little bit here, engage my core. And then I might try to play around with lifting my toes up off the ground. But I know that I'm right there, right? So I'm right there. I can always put my toes back down anytime I need to. Holding for 2. One more inhale here. Woo, definitely getting wobbly today. Putting the toes back down and then releasing the arms, rising up, and shake out that other leg. Oh my goodness. All right, let's stretch it out a little bit, guys. So let's go ahead and have a seat, and we'll do just a little figure 4 here. We're going to do a little pendiculation today with our figure 4. Pendiculation, just movement of the leg. This is a gentle somatic class. If you haven't had a chance, take Paige Litchin's class on Sunday nights. Gentle somatic yoga. It's fabulous. I'm going to go ahead and cross this over this knee. Now, if this isn't happening for you, of course, you can cross ankles, right? Just cross ankles. And then I'm just going to press this knee down gently and then let it come back up naturally. Pressing down and then let it come back up. 2 more. Pressing down and then let it return. Last one. Down and back up. Rotation. I'm going to take the opposite arm, palm is facing up. I'm going to turn towards the crossed knee and rest the back of my arm against my thigh, allowing my arm and my leg to provide resistance to support the twist. One last inhale here. As I exhale, releasing, coming forward. Releasing the leg down. Second side, crossing ankles, or perhaps lifting the ankle up above the knee And then we're going to work on that pandiculation a little bit. So I'm going to press down. This side feels definitely different. And let it go. Pressing down. And releasing. 2 down, 2 to go. Pressing down. And release. And last one here. Pressing down. And release. Taking the opposite arm of the leg that's crossed. Turning, palm faces up, resting the back of my arm against my leg. Ooh, yeah. And just going to where I feel safe, where I feel the resistance, but I'm not suffering here, okay? I'm just feeling the rotation and breathing through it. Really nice. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, just gently bring yourself back to the center and then uncross, release that foot down. So we do have a little extra time for some meditation today. So I thought we would do that. Let's just take a full body stretch. So let's interlace those fingers once again. I hesitate. The palms up to the ceiling. And then if you can, stretch your back in the back of your chair into your back of your seat, and reach your palms and stretch your feet and just take a really long body stretch. Ooh. One more inhale here. And release those hands. Then draw your feet back in. And then prepare yourself for your Shavasana. So the Shavasana is my most favorite part of class. It's where we relax, right? So have a seat. If you want, you can actually lay down. I did bring along a meditation, a guided meditation, which I would love to read to you. This comes from a book called The Well in the Cathedral. It's an old book written by a gentleman by the name of Ira Progoff, or Progoff. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but it's lovely. It's a lovely guided meditation. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like, go ahead and close your eyes, relax the muscles in the body, in the face. And let's take a cleansing breath just to let the body know that we are moving into something else. Breathing into the nose and a nice ha breath to release. Inhale, nose. Exhale. Breathing normally. I remember the saying of the old wise man, Lao Tse, muddy water, let stand, becomes clear. Thinking of that, I look within myself. I see on the screen of my mind's eye a stream of water moving, swirling, murky. It is full of things. I cannot look into this water. I cannot see my reflection in this water. Now the movement stops. The water is in one place. It is heavy colored, muddy, but it is becoming quiet. The water is at rest. In its stillness, the muddiness is settling to the bottom. At the surface, it becomes clear, transparent. I can see into the water more and more. Now I can see through to the very depth of it. There it shines and it reflects. The skies are reflected in the quiet water. It is clear. I see the reflection of a tree in the quiet water. The muddy water has become clear. As I continue to look into the stillness, a reflection of myself begins to appear. Deep in the quietness of the water, I see a reflection of myself. Myself in many different forms. I sit in the stillness and let the image shape itself. It becomes many things. Many images appear in the still water. Many things come up for me to see. In the depth of the water, the images that open the greatest vision within me are not those that are visible. I do not see them. I just know them. Something within me recognizes them in the still water. The muddy water has become quiet. I sit gazing into it, seeing images, both visible and invisible, letting them take form, letting them change and reform themselves in the depth of the still water. In the mirror of the water, in the depth of myself, moving, moving, in the silence, in the silence. Begin to notice the room around you, noticing sounds, noticing your body. Begin to bring small movement back into the body, maybe just wiggling toes and fingers, maybe rolling the wrists, maybe rolling the ankles. And if you like, maybe interlacing those fingers one more time, pressing the palms up towards the sky. Take a big breath into the nose if you can. And sigh that ha breath. And bringing hands back down to heart center, just where we began today. I'd like to take this moment to thank you all so much for coming to practice, for empowering yourself in your wellness and in your healing journey. Means a lot. Namaste.